Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around is Streets of Rage 2 for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. Set the players to 5, set the difficulty to normal, and we should be good. I'm going to be playing as Blaze. She is basically the all-around overall character of the game. Not the strongest, not the quickest, not the best jump. She can take a bit of a beating before she dies, and she's also pretty efficient in battle. That's what the technique is. There's Skate. He is the fastest and he also has the best jump, but he takes more damage than everyone else, and he's the weakest character of the 4. He's also the only one who can dash if you double tap left or right. I should also mention that I'm doing post-commentary for this, so if it looks like I'm sitting around doing nothing at this part of the video, I apologize for that. Max is the most powerful. He also has the best stamina, meaning he takes less damage than the rest of the characters in the game, but he is pretty slow and his jump is not that good at all. He also can't vault over opponents. Instead, if you pick up an enemy and then press C, you'll jump. You can't actually slam opponents into the ground doing that. And here's Axel, the other average character of the game. He is more efficient than Blaze in battle, but just like in the last game, his jump is not that good in the sequel either. And I've already gone over all 4 characters, so now it's time to take on Stage 1. And if you go to the mailbox right there and press B, you'll find it really easy to miss one up. Anyway, we now have a lot of improvements upon the first game. We have life bars for all of the enemies, which is really nice. Also, there are more things you can do when you grab an enemy. If you hold forward and press B, you'll be able to do a full grab combo from the first game. If you just press B and don't hold the direction, you'll just do a basic throw, which does a good amount of damage. And of course, you can also throw your enemies back as well. You still have the same grabbing action, but you still have a few more things you can do. Also, different characters do different things with the weapons. Blaze here is actually pretty good with a knife. You actually can do multiple hits with the knife, and I take pretty good advantage of that. It should be mentioned that you just can't grab everybody while you have a weapon this time around. Instead, if you grab a weapon and then grab an enemy, you'll drop the weapon, and if you drop the weapon 3 times, you won't be able to use it anymore. So you really have to be careful when you use a weapon. There's our first extra life of the game. We get one at 25,000 points. I believe you get another 100,000 points after that. I'm not quite sure. As you can see though, I'm going through all of these enemies with the pipe very, very efficiently. It should be mentioned that you can also do a dash move by double tapping left or right and then pressing B. Even though Skate is the only person who can dash, everybody has a dash attack regardless, and it can actually do multiple hits if you can actually use it correctly. And there's our first mini-boss, that is Jack. He has an infinite supply of knives and he's not afraid to use them. Sometimes he can catch knives while you throw them at him. And he also has a bit of a naming theme too. He will appear several times with different color palettes with different names based on Jack and the Beanstalk. And he also has that really nice sample laugh too, which I enjoy. He will throw the knives, but he also will dash forward and try to slash you with them. Also, we got to mention Donovan, the guy with the eye patch. That guy has a wicked uppercut that will instantly knock you down if it connects. Also, I'm liking the signal enemies. They now come in different colors other than just plain yellow and green and purple and whatnot. They actually come in red. They also come in other colors as well. And of course we have the usual pickups as well, such as the money, the gold bars, the apples, the barbecues, apple feeling a part of your health, and actually the barbecues are replaced by the turkeys. Those replace all of your health. And of course the money and the gold bar just give you points, which you'll definitely need if you want to get a whole bunch of extra lives. And you will be getting a lot more than 9 by the time you're done with this game. I will tell you that right now. But there's not really much else to say about the this section of the game, not the game, but the stage. Where you're just going through a bar, you beat up a whole bunch of guys, you destroy chairs and tables, and as you can see, the girl with the whip is now upgraded to a minor boss. This time around, she has a jumping kick, and if she hits you with the whip, there is a chance you will get with a hit with a electrical stun, and it will do quite a bit of damage. I should also mention the specials as well. If you press A, instead of doing the police-style bomb that clears the screen, you now do a special attack similar to Final Fight. If you hit people with it, you actually do a ton of damage, but it takes a little bit of your health. You can hold forward and A to do an alternate special attack, but that one that one actually takes away a little bit of your health no matter what. And here's the first boss of the game, Barbin. He can block your attacks, he can throw you, he also has a nasty spinning roundhouse kick, which will do damage if it connects. He can also grab you, even if you get close to him. You want to take advantage of his special abilities here, and try to grab him whenever you can, and try to do as much damage as possible. You also have more jump attacks too. You have a standing jump attack, you have a running jump attack, which is different from the standing one. And you can also hold down and press B to do an alternate jumping attack, but while it won't knock down enemies, it will stun them. From there, you can actually run up to them, grab them, and then do what you need to do. And that is the end of Stage 1. We get a clear bonus, a time bonus, and a level bonus. I believe that the level bonus and the clear bonuses are worth more if you beat stages on harder difficulties. And here's Stage 2, which is one of my more favorite levels because of all the chaos that can happen. It doesn't become chaotic from the start, but you can tell just from that biker guy that it will get nuts. And of course, there will be different colored versions of Garcia and Donovan that will have different names as well as longer health bars. I forgot to talk about Garcia, even though he's basically the same as he is in Streets of Rage 1. He just has that stupid 3-punch combo and he just does nothing special. Enemies don't show a lot of patterns here. They're kind of random now, and they seem to hit you at random times for some reason. Usually whenever they get the chance, but they don't run up to you sometimes like they do in the original game. And this is where it gets nuts. This is where you start fighting the bikers. Not only can these guys pick up pipes and use them against you, but they also have a nasty punch attack that will instantly knock you down. Some of the guys on the bikes will return and will just keep hunting you until you knock them off their bikes. Some of them do have health bars that let them take more than one hit. Some of them also throw bombs too that you can't pick up. And the explosion took care of that guy, but I managed to get hit by the bike. And I keep forgetting that one guy with the pipe is there. It's really annoying. But I am able to grab the pipe and just beat this guy to death. Only to get hit from behind by another biker. Then I just wait for the explosions to happen, then I pick up the pipe again. Now, unfortunately, these guys can grab you from behind, making it easy for other enemies to hit you. Unfortunately, the tag team attacks from the first game, which I forgot to mention in the walkthrough of the first game, they're no longer here. So you can't just press C to kick somebody and then toss them away. So if you're grabbed from behind, you're pretty much a sitting duck. Anyway, second section takes you inside the truck, and we also have these little Karate Master guys. These guys have a little fireball attack that they can hit you from a short distance with. They also have a jump kick, and they can also hit you with a few punches. Also, they do that "yeah" sound. It means that they are coming down right on you and you need to move away quickly. Also, the standing A button attack is really good if you're cornered by enemies that are punching you from both sides, because you can break away from them instantly and keep from taking more damage than you already have. When you beat all the enemies in the truck, you'll go on to the third section. And if you go all the way up and to the left and press B, you'll get another hidden extra life that's all too easy to miss. And there's that dash attack that I mentioned from earlier. There's really not much to this section, just a few more Galcia enemies, a few more Donovans, and that's pretty much it. You also get to meet Surger. He pops in a couple of times throughout the game. And as you can see, just like Galcia, he has a really short life bar. Now, these are all the enemies you'll see in the normal difficulty. If you're playing on harder difficulties, you will see more and more enemies the harder and harder you make the game in the options menu. And the second boss is Jet, some guy with a jetpack. This guy will fly around, and he will try to dive bomb you. You can hit him with air attacks, and sometimes he will be low long enough for you to grab him and do what you need to do to him. More likely than not, though, you're probably going to be using aerial attacks. I prefer using the Karate Chop with down plus B that I'm using as Blaze because, well, it does more damage than the usual standing jump attack. And if he hits you with that rocket punch, he will knock you down. And I managed to get a rare grab on him, do the two knees, and I just throw him straight to the floor, and that ends stage 2. Up next is stage 3, which takes place in an amusement park. Really good music, a really good stage overall, but that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where I take on rounds 3 and 4. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!